Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse.
Hey guys, does it smell like bacon in here? I feel like I smell bacon. Is it coming out of the window? You're over by the window, Zach. Does it smell like this?
I don't know. There's bacon over here. There's a lot of tape on it though, from where the snow came in yesterday.
I don't know why we taped the lights from the Christmas tree onto the window like that. But
I don't either.
hey, Shawn, how you doing over there? You got some bacon?
No, I haven't been over here.
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Last time it was you with the ham dinner. Now it's him with the bacon. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't have food this time. I was just
You're
trying to make sure
hoarding food.
Yeah, there's food here too, and I was just trying to make sure that the window wasn't getting busted in. Oh, please don't choke.
Don't choke on bacon.
What bacon?
Oh.
Did you pull up that board in the floor and there was bacon underneath it and now you're eating it?
You took my bacon stash, dude? I can't believe you.
That seems like a negative thing to do.
Look, you gotta know how to please the Lord. Gotta
Okay.
give him some favors if you know what I mean.
Okay.
I don't know what you mean.
Wink.
I think Popcan's hitting on you. I think the
No.
romance has gotten to Popcan.
No, the guy who kidnapped us and put us in the cabin. What's
Yeah,
his
it was
name?
Jigsaw. Jigsaw did it to us. I think that
Right,
was,
Jigsaw.
Yeah, was it Jigsaw? Is that the guy's name? I don't remember.
Christmas jigsaw, please. That's what he's.
It's Christmas
name.
Jigsaw, and
Chris Shaw.
we're here,
It's
yeah.
Chris Shaw.
Yeah, Chris,
Yeah.
Chris, yeah, that's
Chris
him.
Shaw. Yep.
And it's what day are we on? I don't know where we are anymore. It's whiteout conditions. I have no idea what's happening.
2, 3, 4, 5,
You know,
6,
it's
6.
been snowing pretty heavily now for at least 6 days. I mean, it's above the windows. I don't know where we're at, but it's getting pretty thick outside. Like, I'm worried we're going to be submerged in snow, to be honest with you. I mean, that's my primary concern.
Yeah, I can't get out of here. I want to get out of here, but I can't. And I'm stuck here watching some Christmas movies. I don't even remember the one that we watched today. I've got cabin fever.
Well, today we watched a twist. In a twist, it seems that Mr. Chris Shaw mislabeled the boxes for the VCR, and we thought we were putting in another movie, but instead we actually a twist of Christmas.
Look, Chris Shaw isn't a premium member of Google Drive, so sometimes his uploads can take a while. So, you know,
Okay.
he had a backup. You know how it is.
Yeah, I guess
it's a fucking
so.
cloud. You know.
If you feel like
Sure.
you would have maybe kind of, I don't know. I feel like Mr. Chris Shaw would have been able to get this stuff in order because I feel like he's a meticulous planner.
I also feel like he splurged a lot, kidnapping 3 people, decorating this cabin in the woods in some far begotten place. I just feel like he could have sprung for Google Plus or something like that, you know?
Yeah, got more hard drive space would have been good, but it's okay.
I mean, you can't expect perfection from serial killers, but, you know, I feel a little insulted.
Whoa! Don't mislabel him. He's just a kidnapper.
Yeah, he's just a kidnapper. He's not a serial killer. Why would he make us watch this movie? Is there any particular reason that we ended up watching this?
Well, I don't want to speak for him, but I feel like he would want us to watch this movie because we're doing a switch over back to a Lifetime movie, and when Crystal read the synopsis, he felt that like it will be kind of a zany, something like not a zany movie, but not one of those like small town ones, but something a little bit different. Something more like a traditional romance movie, not necessarily crisp one.
Okay, I can understand
That's
that.
fair.
Yeah, I get it, but also, oh boy, I don't know about this one, y'all.
What?
This is let's go into the synopsis first, Zachary, before we get into kind of the bigger thing.
Yeah, I'll take it from you since it sounded like Mr. Shaw got a hold of your microphone and suddenly made it way worse. Let's see here. The synopsis for this movie is essentially this woman, this mom, it's a single mother. It's a single mother situation here. Her name is Abby. So her and her son, she loves her son very much. And she's really meticulous about planning things out. She's She wants every day of her life.
She's
planned
OCD.
out. She's very OCD, very type A alpha, sort of like we got to do this, this, and this every single day of our lives. She's got a son. She loves him very much, and it's Christmas time, so she's just trying to get the stuff for him. She's trying to get his favorite toy, So she goes to this toy store, and oh no, she does the worst trip and fall scene I think I've ever seen of anybody ever.
Yep.
Just the most lazy, haphazard, like, oh, I fell, I knocked these toys over, oh no. And then apparently at some point during this, she meets another guy who is a lawyer. His name is Ryan, I believe. What it says, I'm looking here, it says Ryan, but I thought his name was Cooper. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. I'm going crazy, stir crazy in this cabin, and he has a daughter, and they get their toys mixed up or whatever, and they meet each other, and then, I mean, you could fill in the blanks if I stopped here. You know what happens. You know what goes on in these movies. You know how this goes. They get to know each other over the span of 48 hours, and then they go from like knowing each other to like getting like kind of intimate with each other, not like making out or anything, but just like they get to know each other's families, and then the family, her family, was it her family? Her family came into town with the kids in the car, and they're like, oh, I didn't know you had another kid. And she's like, no, I met this guy. He's got a daughter. We're kind of hitting it off. So it goes through the whole span of emotions within 2 days. And it goes from like, hey, I don't know you, to like, hey, we're getting along, to like, hey, we had our first big fight, even though we're not married. And it seems like they're married. And it's like, wow, this is moving really, really quick. And
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, 2 days after this movie ends in their universe, that couple breaks up and hates each other because it is moving at a pace that no relationship could.
Yeah, it was really like it's breakneck speed, these Lifetime movies, because they go, it's an hour 20, so you got to fit a lot in a very small amount of time. And so basically they thought their Christmases were going to be ruined because they got the wrong gifts for their kids, and the one kid wanted to name his robot Orson after, I believe it was Orson Welles, is what they said in the movie. Like they made it sound
Orson
like
Scott Card. I don't know which one.
Orson. I don't know anybody else named Orson, or I would have a joke here. Maybe I don't know. So like the boy gets like this unicorn thing. His mom accidentally screwed up and then got it wrong. And then the other one, it's a Lifetime movie. Like I don't know what else to tell you.
The gifts got mixed up.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The gifts got mixed up, and the only way to get it back is to getting to know each other and getting to really love each other. And Lifetime Christmas. There was no outside it's not somebody coming in from a big town this time going like, harumph, I hate my job in the big city. And it was just it was just people for Christmas, and they're like, I wanted to get my son the thing that he really loves, consumerism. He loves this dabbing robot that dances a lot.
Yep.
And
this flossing robot he loves.
This flossing robot, he loves this robot a lot. He's going to name it Orson, and then they cross paths that way. They have to cross paths somehow, and that's how they did it. And then they fall in love and whatever. They have dinner at 2 a.m. in the morning and then kiss, and then the movie ends. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Wow. I mean, there is some, like, political stuff in that there is, like, a weird parenting discussion on laissez-faire.
Shout out to my man Rick Fox, who's in this. Former Boston Celtics, Los Angeles Lakers legend? No, he's just a basketball player. Yeah, he's in this. He plays an insufferable, like, parent guru guy. He's bad. He's not very good in this. I mean, his character is shitty, like a shitty character in this. And he's not even in it for longer than, like, 5 minutes. So, he really did a lot with nothing. But if we're really good... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shawn.
No, I will say, we'll quick dive a little bit deeper on the scene he's in. That scene is probably the one scene so far had to add the mute because I couldn't bear how fucking cringy it was.
It was awful. It was real bad.
Like, why is the lady like trying to critique his whole thing? It's like you're in an interview. Like, why are you trying to like debunk his theories on parenting? It's like kill me.
Yeah, he played an insufferable guy who's. I guess the whole thing is that he was a parenting sort of like his whole thing is, hey, I've got this parenting tip for you, just like how to raise your kids or whatever. And then come to find out, she has an interview with him, and he left out this whole thing of like, oh, I just had my maids and like my wife do it, and he was lying the entire time. So, and he does it in like the sleaziest way. Like he's wearing like this like this ascot sort of, I don't know, like he's wearing like a beret too, like he's just an insufferable guy, like pretty much somebody that you would think would give you bad parenting advice. Like he nails it to a T, and he's only in it for like 4 or 5 minutes, and he does a good job. Shout out to Rick Fox. Yeah, that scene was yeah, I was with you guys on that. He did a good job making me dislike him. But here, I want to talk about the stars of this movie, and by that I mean the small child that plays the son.
Yes,
the very emotive small child that plays the son. Now,
there was never a child I wanted to slap around a little.
Yes.
No. Hey, he's the future greatest star of our lifetime.
This child is gonna be something someday, I think.
He's gonna be Tom Hanks in 50 years.
This kid is the saving grace of this movie. The best characters in this movie were him and the robot, and the robot's not even a real thing. So that should really shine some light on how this movie went. This kid is, I wouldn't say like he's overacting, not in the way that he like portrays his lines or anything like that. He is one of the most emotive facially. I think I've seen in all of these movies. He's really going for it, man. There's like 3 or 4 gifable moments, and we know because we've been sitting here for the past hour looking at some of these gifable moments of this kid in this movie, and maybe I'll drop that in here when I post this on YouTube. Yeah, he basically is just very expressive in his actions, and there is one scene in particular that we were all laughing at quite a bit. He is basically sitting down eating at the bar with his mother, eating some pancakes, and he eats the pancakes like a normal human being. They're kind of tiny pancakes. They're not a full-size pancake. They're just a small, like tiny child-size, fun-size pancake, so to speak. So he's eating that in one scene, and then it cuts back to the mother who's talking to him and whatever. And then she says, like, you should finish your bacon. And then she walks away. And this kid goes hog wild on some fucking bacon. And this bacon looks like it's charred and, like, bad. And, like, maybe it's not even real bacon. But the take they use for this boy eating this bacon was something like they put him on, like, they give him a lot of chocolate milk or, like, a lot of methamphetamine. I can't tell which. And he was chowing down on that bacon with some wide eyes, very wide eyes, in a way.
He is high.
It was distressing to me as a viewer, where I was watching this going like, is this kid being held hostage? Is he okay? Did they hurt this man?
Is this the first bacon he's had in his life or something?
Did they starve this kid before this scene? Did he not eat? It was one of the weirdest things I think I've seen, but it's one of the funniest things I think so far in the 6 days we've been doing.
Oh my god.
Okay. Not one of is the funniest thing.
I think by far this kid is just fucking going hog wild, man. He's having a field day.
He loves himself some bacon. I can't blame him. Right.
It's taking everything in my soul to start laughing looking at this.
He went for it, man. It was a take. And my only issue here was, okay, so this is going to lead into some other, like, small minor issues I had with this movie while these two laugh at the boy eating the bacon. I, from a production standpoint on this thing, might have been the worst one that we've watched so far.
Oh, yes, no doubt. This is bottom of the barrel, like... Wow.
There's some production values here that it's minor, but you can notice some things. Now, there was one scene in particular that was about, I don't know, 45 seconds to a minute, where it cut close on the boy, and he was holding the same boy that was having a trip eating bacon. He was holding this robot that his mother had bought him. The robot was face up in one of the scenes, and then when we went back to the wider shot with the mother in it, it was facing the other way. And they kept doing this for about 30 seconds, and it really annoyed me because it's a small thing. It's continuity. Just make it the same way. Make it uniform. Do whatever you got to do to make sure that it's fine. That bugged me a little bit. Also, there's some like weird cuts that happen in this movie too, where it's the one scene of the guy, the lawyer man, jogging down the pier near the end, and it just sort of sits on him there, and then like it jump cuts to him like at sort of in the same spot, but then the background has shifted, but he's still like, it's the same shot just with a different background, and that felt a little weird and jumpy to me. I don't know why they did that. And then there's like some other minor things too, of like audio, where I could very clearly hear them cut off audio on like a line where they edited it out and it went into something else. It just feels like Lifetime was cutting some corners on this thing, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why that happened or what the why. I just don't get it, because the other movies have been fine. We even watched another Lifetime movie that was okay. Like, it wasn't the best produced thing, but it was
the
fine.
middle here.
Yeah, there was the one with Wendy Williams that looked like it was 480p compared to everything else, but that's fine. Like, I can live with that. I don't know, it's just a lot of weird stuff. Weird cuts, weird audio edits in here every now and then. And then the kid, there was a couple of other scenes where he shrugged at one point and made this weird face where it's just like, dude, what are you doing? Who told you to do it that way? And then he makes like a lot of mouth, like wide movements.
It's like my second favorite is near the end when he just like, like his mouth is normal, then he closes his mouth, then immediately opens his mouth. It's very great. Like, oh, we get it. It's snowing, so he's wowing. Also, I think at one point he goes woohoo. That was pretty good.
I hate the woohoo. I hate the woohoo.
So Shawn and I are pretty much in on the kid. Alby not so much, and I'd like for Alby to explain why he doesn't like the kid.
Listen, it's like everything bad about kid actors. It's just very annoying. It's like, it makes me not want to have kids. It's like the nightmare. It's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. Like, I get it. He's a kid actor. I give kid actors a little bit of ground, but holy cow, kid, you're trying to be annoying. You're trying to be like grating. It eats me alive. Like, he eat bacon. All I got for you, I don't know. There's not really any kind of bigger reason than that. He just annoys the hell out of me.
I think you just hate kids.
Yeah, I think you just don't like kids. That's what it sounds like.
I don't think that's true at all.
I think it's 100% true. I think this kid is pretty good.
I say I like the girl actress in this.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, fine.
She's fine. I agree with Shawn. Like, she's fine. She didn't do anything like crazy or anything, but she was fine. Yeah.
I liked her gap teeth. It was very cute. She got her unicorn.
Oh, there was the one scene with her and her dad where they were outside that shop, and she said something really cute where they were just sort of looking at this hellish cat that popped out, and was just like,
soul trapped in the cat.
Help me, God, please help me! I need to get out of here. And she said something really cute, and it was like, oh, that's really nice. So yeah, she's pretty good actually. But boy, the dad, he didn't seem genuine at all in his role. I don't know. There's something about him.
He was nothing. There was nothing there. It was like empty void. He looked into his eyes and he knew he felt nothing when he killed people. He just would feel nothing at all. Like, he's a monster. I know it.
Deep down, yeah. He just seemed like, I don't know. Sometimes you can fake chemistry on screen, and I feel like he wasn't really giving he wasn't giving that to me, you know. He was doing what he could, I guess, but to me it felt like he was acting. It never really felt truly coming from the heart at any points. Maybe once or twice, but that's not to say he was like bad or anything. It wasn't as believable as some of the other stuff that we've watched. That's all.
It's getting hard because the whole premise is absurd. Like, and within less than 2 days, they're like in love, like, or not just in love with like a couple that are about to get married or something. And it's like, the past 5 days we watched movies that are all about people getting together within like a week. So it's like, at some point, it's like all of them. It's like, it's going to be hard to believe any of them. And while yes, I agree. Yesterday's episode, I think the main guy did a very good job making the chemistry realistic-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it either has to be, they have to make the chemistry realistic, like the last movie, or you have to do something like, God, what is it called? The one where they age up a lot throughout the years.
Oh,
Welcome
the Christmas
to Christmas?
Pact.
No,
The Christmas Pact.
Yes. You either have to do something plot-wise to do some jumps, or you have to have really good chemistry between your two leads. And I feel like this one didn't do either of those things, and it's really bad. Like, I think it suffered because of it.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the most like. So far, I've just been joking. Like, I forgot the names of these movies, but like, I remembered the Christmas Pact and Princess Switch. I forgot the other one yesterday, but it was good. Oh, yeah. But this
Welcome
one, I
to Christmas.
Yes, thank you
very
that's
much.
That's what I meant. This one just feels like the premise already is absurd. Like, it's just absurd.
Yep.
Just it's not real.
We haven't talked about the most absurd thing, which is her job, where she's an author for this blog, pretty much. Well, it's a website called the Parent Savvy.
Yeah,
Savvy Parents, something like
Savvy
that.
Parent
Parents.
magazine or some shit. I don't even what.
And when we got a sort of glance of the website, it looked like it was built in the 90s.
Yep.
apparently she can write what she wants because he had an article written, but when the guy dude made a mistake and deleted it, he just made a whole new article.
That fucking okay. So at one point in this movie, the guy who is a lawyer is trying to close a deal, and it's the day before Christmas. And he's at her house or whatever. Because they're at this point in the movie, they're kind of in love. Whatever, they realize that they're going to be together. Whatever. But during the bonding time between the parents and the kids, he gets a text about something about closing the deal for the lawyer firm that he is working for. So during this, he gets up, calls the person, and then goes to the woman's fucking computer to go and be like, oh, sorry, I gotta go close this deal on your computer. Sorry about that. And then she realizes, and she's only mad, and this part is fucking crazy bonkers to me. She's only mad because he accidentally deleted her fucking blog post, and not the fact that he, I don't know, went on her very personal computer and didn't even ask her if he could do such a thing. Like, what? I'm not gonna let somebody use my computer without them asking me. Are you kidding me?
Which also felt unnecessary because he always carries his laptop.
He's got a laptop. Yeah, I don't know.
Though every time he's pulling out his laptop, he uses it for like 2 seconds before putting it back away.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, we don't use screen time for the kids. We don't use that in here. And it's like, what? You got a computer in your bedroom or whatever the fuck. This movie just doesn't make sense. I don't know. Even by Lifetime and Hallmark standards, this doesn't make sense. This whole movie is just a fucking charade of nonsense. It's crazy. I don't understand. Bumping into somebody in a toy store. Oh, we got the wrong gifts. I guess I got to go track him down. Also, there's a part where she meets his like ex-wife. Don't know why we needed to go down that path. That was a waste of like 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, you're doing a bad job explaining how they meet up. Because no, once he realizes they swapped the toys, she finds him by fucking stalking him and using the interwebs to find out where he works.
Yeah, and that's also maybe that's a little weird too. I don't know. This
it's all a little weird. That's all I have to say. It's bizarre.
Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, it's true. She had to track him down, and then it was just like, oh, by the way, she went to his fucking job. And was like, oh, by the way, I brought my kid with me. Also, here's this unicorn. Hey, I know you're doing lawyer things in there. I know you're having like a discussion about really important cases, whatever lawyers do. I don't fucking know. Hey, I know you're in there, but like, hey, can you come out here? I've got this gift for my son that I love very much, and it's a unicorn, and I don't think he's going to like it very much. Hey, I'm at your job, by the way. I hope you're okay with that. I just showed up unannounced, but like, we need to get this sorted.
I mean, it's bananas. It's unbelievable. I just can't. Plot is a mess. It's just a mess. It's just like
I can't get over the look of this website. It's sorry.
Bad. It is really bad.
It's like he said, he has a career where he earns enough money to be a single parent, but he works for this website. It says a magazine, so it says a magazine, but he works for the website, it seems like, and the website looks like it was made 20 years ago, yet it has enough money to pay her probably like $50,000 a year, at least.
She's got a nice house. Like, I don't understand.
I don't know where they're living. I don't know where the cost of living is in this particular area that they're living in. I don't even know that they really announced what did they announce where it was even?
I'm pretty sure it did, yeah.
I don't even remember. I want to say it was Oregon? I remember somebody saying Eugene, and I know there's a Eugene in Oregon, so yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't remember if they said where the setting was. Single parents. Yeah, no. This is all bad. This is all bad even for Christmas movie Lifetime standards.
And I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you, but as a Christmas movie,
that's it.
As a Christmas movie, it's not a very good Christmas movie.
No, not at all. It might be I'm pretty sure it's the worst one we watched.
It's a very little Christmas in it.
I mean, there's trees and stuff. There was like one nutcracker. There wasn't even nutcrackers in this thing.
Like, they went to see Santa at one point, but that was like, they did all the trappings of Christmas stuff, but it wasn't. They kind of they focused more like on the shitty relationship. Like, at one point they did decorate a tree, but the guy was distracted the whole time before he started throwing popcorn at people because that's his fetish.
Slow-mo popcorn. Yeah, that's another thing. Can we talk about the slow-mo popcorn scene that happened in here? Also, can we talk about the slow-mo handhold that we got too? I don't know what who was in charge of overseeing just the shots and the editing.
Slow-mo of the lady walking down the pier.
Some B-roll of her just walking down the pier with some voiceovers. What a weirdly shot. There were some choices made in this thing, and I don't know if they were the correct ones. Alby is he is speechless. He is floored by this movie.
It's quizzes on this website. Tasty. It's the subtitle of the website is tasty.
What website are you looking at?
Savvy Parent Magazine.
Is this
my
a real
favorite
website?
place. No.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. Maybe.
Actually, let me Savvy Parent.
Ooh, I don't know. You might want to turn Google Safe Search on for that one.
Savvy Parent Magazine. Savvy kids are. No, that's not it. That can't be.
You think
it.
Lifetime would have gone out of their way to make an ARG for this really good movie?
Okay, what's Parenting Magazine? My God, that's a long year. Oh my God, that's a long year.
Did we cover everything? I don't know if you guys have anything else that you'd like to share before we, I guess, wrap this up so I can give you a rating and we can get a synopsis for tomorrow's movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at A Twist of Christmas here. Somehow has a 6.6 on IMDb. That seems wrong. I'm going to go ahead and rate this myself. I'm going to give this 1 star. Hopefully that'll bring it down a little bit.
I'm going to try to.
Oh, I have to sign in. I don't want to sign in. That's too much.
We'll sign in at some point. We'll do it. We'll make sure. We'll
I'm gonna
drop
write
that
my own
under
review.
5.
Look out for my own review on IMDb for A Twist of Christmas 2018. If you want to go read that, I'll be printing that later for my blog.
Yep.
I don't get paid for it.
Your mommy blog called parents.nz.nz.nz.
Yeah, it's some good stuff. Yeah, I don't know about this one, y'all. This is the worst one by far, I think. I'm not a fan.
No doubt.
This one,
Awful.
just everything,
Bad.
plot-wise, shot-wise, production-wise, everything was just a little too off for me, and I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, did Mr. Christmas Saw give you a tomorrow's movie?
What's the movie for number 2?
Wait.
What's
What's this in the chat right here? Todd, look at it. What is it?
Oh no!
Oh wow!
This
That's
kid
a
was
kid
flipping the
giving
bird while he was eating this
was.
bacon, and I don't know who's told him to do that.
There's so many gems. There's 3 seconds of this movie.
If you're just gonna watch this movie, go to how long was this? Like 11 minutes into the movie, and just find him eating the bacon. That's all you really need to see from this movie.
Yep.
It's 16 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay, 16 minutes. You've got a time code. 16 minutes and 15 seconds into this A Twist of Christmas 2018 Lifetime original.
Yep.
Go in, find the kid eating this bacon for roughly 3 seconds. That's all you need from this movie. He's flipping me off. Why is he flipping me off?
He has to eat this fucking fake bacon.
This prop bacon that he didn't realize was prop bacon until he put it in his mouth, and then he realized he had made a huge mistake.
I got nothing else for you for this one. What's our next movie?
Was it what?
Did we figure out what movie was supposed to happen in this box? Was this?
I want to talk about this movie. This kid some more.
No, we're done with the kid.
I think we've gotten enough mileage out of this kid.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's stop making fun of this kid, I guess. That's the next movie.
No, oh boy.
Is this a Beastie Boys? Oh no, it's not.
No Sleep Till Christmas.
No sleep till Christmas. Go ahead.
Thank you. Plot summary: a bartender and a businesswoman find they only have one thing in common.
What?
Insomnia. So this will be our first and only ABC / Disney movie. So, fun fact: ABC so does Christmas movies, but they do it for their online channel called like Freeform.
Freeform,
Yeah,
home
I've
of
Yes, I've
the
heard of-
classic show Cloak and Dagger. The only reason I watched Freeform. Get ready for the commercials, folks. It's gotta get rough.
American paid television channel that's owned by the ABC Disney.
Okay.
Geared towards teenagers and young adults. AKA, this will be our first and probably only movie that's TV 14.
Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to this.
So there might be some allusion to sex.
Wow, allusions to sex. I just want to point out that one of the writers on this is Steve Smith, and I think it's great
Stephen
that
A.
former.
Smith?
I think it's great that former Panthers wide receiver Steve Smith found a new job.
Of course. Great for him.
Okay. So I'm very excited for this.
I guess I am. I don't. There's really not a lot here for the synopsis. It was just a bartender and a businesswoman find they only have one thing in common: insomnia. I'm actually kind of. I like this. Just like the one sentence. I'm kind of in on this already.
I'm all right. I'm ready. Here we go.
Hey.
Let's try ABC. Let's see how they do.
No, I'll find a bigger one since you people are fucking.
No.
No,
Please don't.
no,
I
no.
like this. This is fine.
No,
Good. No,
we're
we're
not
done.
reading
We're
it.
done.
We're ending-
We're done.
we gotta go.
We're
I gotta
done.
go.
Put that other movie away. Where did you get that other movie? Put it away.
Oh man, there's a Yeti outside. Guess I gotta
Oh,
go.
not a Yeti again. Oh.
There, read this, motherfuckers.
Nope, going out in the Yeti.
An unexpected holiday rom-com about two insomniac strangers plagued by exhaustion. Lizzie and Billy discover that they can only fall asleep while next to each other. What seems like an odd coincidence might be the more meaningful than they like to admit. Happy now? Now we know the whole plot, basically.
No, me and Yeti, we got to know each other over the last few seconds, and I feel like we both can agree that was unnecessary, but we appreciate it.
This is an official one on the Freeform channel, and yet they use the phrase rom-com in it, which seems very weird, but whatever. Also, Lizzie and Billy, is that really the names of your characters? You're Disney. You have a show literally called Lizzie McGuire. Or is this a show it's called? That was the character's name. Yeah, you going on with this movie? The character named Lizzie? Come on now, guys. Just don't be lazy. Come back in, Zach. Why are you leaving? It's cold out there. Also,
I'm gonna go hang out with my new buddy Yeti.
Also, our lore states that we can't leave, so we get to come back.
I gotta go hang out with my Yeti. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later. All right. Okay. Great. Just gonna go.
Guys, I can't. It's a hellscape out there. Don't go outside. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. I just tried to leave. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please. We gotta stay here. We gotta watch this.
The bird machine. Check.